Y'all, I just filmed an entire thing in slow-mo. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then I think I filmed the cows in slow-mo too. Oh my God. Anyway, what I was saying is that it's not uncommon to see cows randomly, but I didn't know there were cows over there. I came out this thing here. I'm in my apartment complex and I look over and there's cows everywhere. Never seen a cow over there. I don't know who owns these cows. It's so weird when I see livestock so close, like within the city. I'm like, who the fuck do these belong to? And they're like, they're houses over on that side, and over here are like buildings, and I don't know what they look like. They're manufacturing something, I guess, because it's not like an open, I don't know who owns the cows. What I do know is that I don't think I want livestock in my homestead, on my homestead, whatever it is, right? Because I don't think I can maintain these animals. Like, I'll do like chickens for the eggs, ducks because they're cute, outside cats for rodent control, a couple of dogs because my kids want dogs. But cows and pigs and horses, like, what am I gonna do with a fucking pig? I'm not slaughtering anything, so I don't need a pig. We don't even drink milk. Like, I use milk when I cook, and sometimes, not sometimes, but like when we eat cereal, which is not very often. But other than that, like, we don't drink milk. What the fuck I need a cow for? And I'm, like I said, I'm not slaughtering nothing. I like cows. I eat the fuck out of a cow, but I'm not killing it. And then a horse, I want a horse, I do, but I don't know how to maintain a horse, so I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm gonna have chickens, ducks, cats, dogs. That's it. I'm making eggs, and I just can't help but think I cannot wait to get chickens so we can have fresh eggs. And my oldest eats eggs, like, she's gonna cut back, but she was eating eggs like 4 eggs a day, almost every single day. Yeah, so I can't wait. I usually use just the egg whites, but I don't have egg whites. I mean, I guess I could have made my own egg whites. But olive oil, I usually use purple onions, but all I have was yellow onion, spinach, and then the egg whites, and then salt, pepper, and onion powder. Y'all, that should be good. But I'm using the whole egg this time. I mean, I'm sure it tastes the same, I guess, but I definitely prefer, like, when I make eggs that way, to make it with just the egg whites. Mommy. What? Okay, so we are outside. It's like, I don't know, noonish, maybe 1 o'clock. It's probably close to 1 o'clock at this point. Excuse me. And Savvy wanted to come outside. Y'all are so goddamn raggedy. Look at that shit. Dogs and toddlers, let me tell you. We don't have dogs though. So we came out and we watered, can y'all see? Watered the carrots and onions. Got quite a few sprouts going on here. So we're sitting out here. It's nice and breezy. It's probably like a solid 70 degrees out here. I am preparing for a discovery call that I have at 4 o'clock. So I need to update my contract and go over my notes and questions and all that stuff. Because I have that at 4 o'clock with a potential virtual assistant client. And Amelia is doing her schoolwork out here. You don't understand the question? All right, so here's Millie. We are doing a little bit of school outside today. She still has breakfast on her face. Sit down. You got breakfast on your face. Sit down. All right, so you say you don't understand a question? So what do we have here? Let me see. Now don't ask me, y'all, 'cause I don't know. So, all right, so when do you use the scientific method? Only in science class? When you have a question? Only if you... Okay, there you go. That's what you wanted. Only if you are a scientist, or when you have an answer? Millie, I need you to pay attention. You asked me how you asked me for help and you're not paying attention. All right, so When do you use the scientific method? Do you understand the question?
I mean, I understand it, but I don't at the same time.
Okay, so do you use it? Let's do the process of elimination. Okay, so we're going to eliminate anything that doesn't make sense. So what's the first answer?
No.
Right, so you don't only use the scientific method when you're in science class. So we can say that one is not right. What's
When
the
you
next
have
one?
a question
When you have a question.
and
Well, you use the scientific method to answer a question, right?
not all the time.
Well, what's the next one?
Use Google.
Google. What's the next one?
Only if you're a scientist.
So, do you only use the scientific method if you are a scientist?
Yeah.
All right, so
have an answer.
when you have an answer, okay. So we can take off the one that says only if you are a scientist. So we know only in science class, and only if you're a scientist are not correct, right? So we eliminated those. So which ones do we have left?
We have a question. When you have a question. Wait. When you have a question. When you have an answer.
When you have a question or when you have an answer. So do you do the scientific method when you have a question or when you have it? Now this is the assessment, so I can't really give you the answer. I need you to figure it out on your own. But you eliminated two. So figure out which of those two do you think is correct. Think about when you would actually do the scientific method, why you would do it. Think about the why. I feel like
Mommy.
you don't. Okay, what are the answers?
Yeah.
You threw it down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chalk right here.
Huh?
Chalk right here.
No, that's a chalk.
What is it?
It was a sparkler from New Year's.
Oh, yeah,
So what are your options?
a part of the experience that says say.
Another word for hypothesis? Another word for hypothesis, okay. A part of the experiment that can be changed, okay.
Oh. Another word for
Hold on.
word for research.
Another word for research. A part of the experiment that can be changed.
Ew.
Stop, girl. Put that down. And what were the other two?
What other two?
What were the top two?
A part of the experience that says it's the same, or another word for hypothesis.
Hypothesis. Okay. So, do any of those sound familiar? Because it's a test, so I can't re-explain. For a hypothesis? Hey. A variable? Do you remember what we talked about yesterday when we talked about variables? About the sunflower? Think about the sunflower.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. It's good.
Well, you gotta do your best, and then we'll go over the test. All right, well, go ahead. You gotta do what you think is right, and then we'll go over it when you're done. Okay. Stop. Finish. I feel like a lot of parents don't think that they can homeschool because they're like, okay, well, I'm good up until we get to a certain point in math or a certain point in science or whatever. And yeah, it can be intimidating, but at the same time, it's not like you have to create the curriculum yourself. If you're trying to create a, 8th grade science curriculum and you don't know nothing about photosynthesis, that's not gonna make sense, right? So, use the platform. The platform is gonna have the curriculum. It's gonna have the answers for you. It's gonna explain how things are done. So we use I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce it because it's MI Academy. I don't know if it's My Academy or Me Academy. I think it's Me Academy. I don't know. But that's the one that we use. And the good thing about homeschooling, at least in Texas, is that you don't have to stick to one curriculum. We did OutSchool. We used OutSchool at the beginning of the school year with Culture Corner, and then we switched over. I do want to use OutSchool for like other classes, but the main platform for right now is going to be are you doing, Millie, baby, do your test. She's over here looking at me talking. No, let me stop talking then. So I'm trying to figure out what happened. It looks like it was dug up. Like I can still, shit. Y'all, what happened? I can't tell if like the high winds did it. Look at that. Or if an animal did it.